Today I'm going to tell you why I believe that vegan teacher is wrong, not just in her attempts to draw people into veganism, but also exploring her as a character. Whether you like her or dislike her, she's now one of the biggest names in the vegan circle and is in the front of many younger people's minds when they think about veganism. I am of course referring to her TikTok, which houses over 1.5 million followers. I don't know how many of those fully support what she does, but I'm pretty sure it's a minority. Now today, to show you the degree that vegan teacher is wrong, I'm going to guide you through the actual process. And also included in this video, we're going to be deconstructing Miss Karen's flaws in what she actually does. A very small percentage of people watching this video are actually subscribed to the channel. If you are one of those people that aren't subscribed, please consider doing so. It's free, and in return I'll try providing you with proper value. I'm gonna start this video with a pretty controversial statement. This woman is not bad. I don't believe she should be attacked as a person, and that includes how she looks or the sort of clothes she wears. That stuff is completely unnecessary, and you're actually just making the situation worse. If you didn't realize, you're giving somebody like her points to why this hate is invalid. It's not, but I think we should be drawing that hate to a different part, and that part is that vegan teacher. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean you can disagree with her or what she presents, but you shouldn't be attacking her as a physical person. I think that stuff is frankly disgusting, and people get way too comfortable with that online. It is targeted harassment, and it's really not necessary. That vegan teacher believes her way of getting across the message of veganism is completely right, and she doesn't take criticism for it. Take a look at this.
Apparently, all you have to do is be nice to people to talk about veganism, and then they'll be vegan. So since I'm considered to be the mean one, and all the others are just floating around, they can just come in and be nice, the whole world will become vegan, right?
Wrong. For context, this was a clip pulled from Nothing Dazzling About Daz Games, a response to Daz's original video on her. If you didn't notice what she's doing here, she's trying to misdirect the argument that her opponents are making and make it seem like they're silly or stupid. Daz's argument in this case was that she should be more nice to people if she wants to bring them over to veganism. A very fair case to put across, and subjectively but pretty objectively correct. However, her response to this is, oh well, let's just be nice to people and they're all gonna turn vegan, right? That's what we've got to do. He wasn't telling you to stop arguing your case or to stop putting out the documentaries you believe people should watch about veganism. So for you to assume that all you must do is be nice is completely disregarding his argument and making it seem like something different. You knew what you were doing, it's wrong. On the point of eating animals, I think it is really subjective. There is no right or wrong answer, and that's why I think that vegan teacher is so unuseful. If you were to even explore her name itself, she implies she's a teacher, somebody giving information to her students, also implying that in this situation she is smarter, more powerful, higher up than everyone else around her. I understand that those aren't the only meanings for the word teacher, but I think that's how she comes across. A teacher should also be constructive. She should be able to take questions from somebody on what seems to be an opposing side. If a student believes 1 + 1 is 3, then you should show them why 1 + 1 is 2 rather than just telling them. That is what you do. It is wrong. You barely respond to questions constructively, and even those are normally ones supporting you. The clip I'm about to show you about that vegan teacher has explicit language. You have been warned.
Did you watch Earthlings.com yet? Yes or no? What about Dominion Movement? Because if you haven't watched these documentaries yet, you know, they've been the homework for the past 6 months, then get the fuck out of my classroom.
It completely writes itself, to be honest. I feel no need to talk about it further. For this interlude of the video, I thought I should educate that vegan teacher on how animals are actually killed. Hopefully you can all learn something from this too. I realize that vegan teacher is Canadian and this is facts from the UK, but I'm sure they are fairly similar. Before an animal is killed to be eaten, they are stunned, meaning they can't feel pain. It could still completely fairly be argued by her that this is wrong and it shouldn't be done, but I'm more educating her that it is fairly painless. Again, I am referring to specifically the UK, and maybe Americans and Canadians do it a completely different way, which is very wrong, so I am not arguing for the entire world here. However, over here it is actually by law that all animals must be stunned before they can be killed, meaning it is illegal to be doing this in another way. I think it's fair to say that eating animals feels wrong in some way, even if we still support it. However, once again, I do have to argue that we as humans are evolved to eat meat. That is what we are meant to do. Just like you'd label a dinosaur a herbivore or a carnivore, it's the same with other animals. The only difference is that we have a much more advanced way of getting our meat in a much higher quantity. That is the difference.
Everyone is a student if they're going to be in front of me. You don't want to be my student? Leave. You're watching this video right now? You don't want to learn anything? Bye! Go away.
I think that clip pretty much represents my thoughts on that vegan teacher. She doesn't want to educate people, she just wants to get her message across. Her message is sloppy, it's poorly formatted, and it doesn't help anyone. And it is for that reason that I believe that vegan teacher is wrong. If you did enjoy this video, then subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.